Hello, everyone. Wherever you may be in life's journey, I'm glad to be here with you, and I'm glad that you are here on this earth. So this Sunday's gospel reading is the wedding at Cana, and recently Fulton Sheen completely flipped my world upside down in the way he looks at the exchange between Jesus and Mary at the wedding at Cana. I always kind of took it somewhat at surface level, right? It's like Mary invites Jesus to do something about the wine being out, and Jesus is like, "My hour has not yet come. Like I'm not up for this. Like, we don't need to do this." And Mary just tells the servants, "Do whatever he tells you." And then Jesus seemingly changes his mind and works the miracle. But Fulton Sheen, he actually has something incredible to say about this exchange, and it alters the way I pray through times of transition in my life, through the moments before I decide to make a change in my life or in who I am. And that's really what this gospel passage is all about. It is all about change and how difficult change is, and how it's okay if a part of us questions whether or not we're ready for change to happen. So how do we get to all that, right? So from the beginning, Jesus knew that the world was going to be unwilling to tolerate his divinity. The moment he started working miracles, teaching, preaching, challenging the status quo, the countdown to his death was going to begin, which would inevitably change his relationship with his mom. So when Jesus pushes back on Mary's request to help, he's really asking her if she is ready for change. From the Annunciation to the wedding at Cana, Mary was Jesus' mom. After the wedding at Cana, Mary would begin playing the role. She would start transitioning into the role of the mother of all. It wasn't that she would ever stop being the mother of Jesus, but her day-to-day work wasn't going to be in the mothering and raising of Jesus. It was going to be the mother of all lost souls, including mine. So Mary was going to go through this transition the moment Jesus started working miracles. And Jesus was cognizant of this. He knew this. He was attentive to the needs of his mother. And he knew that everything in her life would change the moment his life changed. So by pressing forward and encouraging Jesus to work the miracle, Fulton Sheen says that Mary gives her second big yes and ushers in arguably the most difficult and painful season of her life. In a way, Jesus telling his mother, "Hey, my hour has not yet come," it was a recognition that change is scary, and that his mom might have a desire to hang on to a wonderful season of life, and that desire is natural to the human condition. And in this case, Jesus, God, was willing to afford his mom that period of time, was willing to afford her a little bit longer as just being the mother of God. But Mary's willingness to embrace the change, it was an amazing thing. Now, it doesn't mean that her willingness to embrace the change, that she was excited for it, that she was excited for this new season of her life. It simply meant that her feelings about it didn't change the call. No matter what she felt about it, this was the call to become the mother of all. Like, her feelings were never going to change that. And Jesus is essentially saying to you, like, it's okay if you feel scared. It's okay to have a part of you that resists change. And I want to take care of that part of you. And Mary is essentially saying, my feelings don't change what must be done. I'm ready. I'm ready. Let it be done to me according to your will. Jesus had to suffer and die, and Mary had to respond to the invitation to become mother of all with a yes, which she did. So as you go into this Sunday's gospel, as you prepare for Mass on Sunday, I want you to think about this. If you're avoiding doing something you know must be done, then take heart. Ask for the courage of Mary to be with you, to help you. And then, of course, inevitably, do what must be done. May God bless you. And remember, you were made to do hard things.